Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to sprout some lychee seeds. I'm going to do 3 different methods and we're going to see which one works. So the first one is going to be directly into some soil. The second one is I'm going to soak it in some filtered water for 2 or 3 days until it splits and you start to see a sprout, and then you plant it in the soil. And then the third method is just the paper towel method. So I'll do the paper towel method first. So what you want to do is damp your paper towel. Some say soaking wet, but then other people say not all the way wet, so I'm going to do about 3/4 wet. These are the seeds. I've just eaten them all. They are Lee lychees, which are, I think they are the largest variety in the whole world. So they are larger than a golf ball, more like a small plum. I'll show you some photos, I'll link some photos on. So first of all, you want to remove them. Take off a little bit of the flesh that's there, so you see the seeds. And one thing about lychee seeds is you don't want to dry them out in the sun. So if you buy them from the shop, wherever you get them from, you want to plant them as soon as you can, or start the germinating process as soon as you can. So I'm going to do, I think I'll do 2 in the paper towel. So we'll do that one and we'll do this one. So wet paper towel, try use damp water, and I'm just going to fold it over once and then a second time. So into your sandwich bag. Zip it up. You want to write the date and the name on it in case you forget, like I always do. Lychee. And we got the 26th of Jan 2021. Okay, so that you will put in your cupboard in a dark place. You don't want to put these in direct sunlight, because sometimes that can actually inhibit the seed growing. So dark place. Some seeds, they do require light for the germinating process. Obviously, once they sprout, they'll all need light, but yes, dark place. I'm just going to chuck these in the cupboard, and I'll check on that in about 3-4 days. Make sure there's no mold growing. If there is mold growing on them, I will just simply rinse it off, put another clean paper towel in, do the exact same thing until you start seeing the roots sprout. Okay, so the second method I'm going to do is I think I might just do 1 actually. So this method, I'll do 2, is to soak them in water. So just like that. And you're going to want to do this for, they say up to 3 days, I've heard. Some say more, some say a little bit less. But I think it's essentially until you start to see the root sprouting. So it's going to sprout from its head, its eyes, or whatever you want to call it. So the root will come out down this way, and then the other way the actual leaves and the stem will start to form. So I'm going to put these 2 in some filtered water. And yeah, I'm just going to leave this on the countertop. It's going to get indirect sunlight, but I think that'll be fine. We'll test that out. And then the last method is in just some potting mix. So this is the last seed. I'm just going to plant it directly in some potting mix. You want to put it on its side. Maybe make a little bit of a hole. Place it down, so it's about 1 inch down, I reckon. That is. Cover that up. Give it some water. And that's it. So I'm going to check in with you guys. I'll keep you updated. Give it a few days and we'll see how we go. And then if they all start sprouting, I'll plant them all in some soil, and then I'll keep an eye on which method, so we can see which one grows the fastest, which ones don't grow, if any. And so stay tuned. Hey guys, okay, welcome back. It is the 6th of February and I filmed the last video on the 26th of Jan. So the update is supposed to be 3 to 4 days later, but I've been a little bit busy slash lazy. So here we are, 11 days later. I'm just going to pot up the paper towel method and the 2 in the water, and then give you an update on this one and the soil. So first let's go with the ones in the water. I did change the water every couple days. I think I went 3 days without changing it, so you can see it got a bit murky. There's some brown marks on there. But then I just give them a rinse and they're fine. You can see how much they're sprouting here. They're doing really well. This one has split right down the middle, which is kind of okay, but I don't know if that is that's where the root is going to come out, or I'm not exactly sure. I think that's where the root is actually going to sprout. So anyway, we'll put these in some soil and we'll see how it goes. So I'll just put these 2 in here. Just make a little divot about 1 inch deep, and then I'm just going to place it right on its side. So not face down or one way or the other, just on its side. Press it down a little bit and then cover it up. Same with this one. This is just some basic potting mix. It's potting mix, and we've got some organic vegetable mix and a little bit of ground soil from outside. Just mix it all together. So again, about 1 inch deep, put it on its side, cover it up. Okay, that's sorted. I'll just put that away. So this is an update on my paper towel method. As you can see, that's the 26th of Jan. And you can clearly see some roots already starting to form. So this one has definitely done the best, I'd say, so far. But then again, this whole experiment is to see which one will actually grow not just the fastest, but the healthiest or the strongest. Because I know in past experiments I've done myself without recording, I've done different methods of things, and one sprouts up fastest, and you think, oh, that's great. And then the other one sprout up slowly, and then they ended up taking over more leaf structure, thicker trunks, etc. So probably give you another update in about a month or something, and seeing the progress and if they're all sprouting, and see how the leaves are going. So just come in here, you can see this. I'll just gently take this out. So the towel is still damp. I have not done anything to this. I haven't re-wet it, I haven't done anything. It's just been sitting in my cupboard in the dark. How am I gonna get this out without it breaking? Okay, we'll try and take this one out first. It's tricky because it's pierced through the paper towel. I'm just gonna tear the paper towel actually. Here we go. And here. So one of these is the root, and one of these I think would be the actual shoot. That's probably the shoot, which will end up growing into the leaves. And I take it this is the root, and that's a little offshoot of the root there. So yeah, I'll pot this one, exact same method that I've done. About 1 inch deep, 1.5 inches. Gently put this one in some soil. Try not to disturb the roots at all. And then I'm going to lightly cover that up. Don't press down too far on that one. Okay, let's see if we can get this one out. Oh, this one has gone crazy on the top as well. Okay. There we go. I may actually just plant this with some of this paper towel. I'm not going to bother disturbing it anymore because that will just disintegrate. You can see all the little tiny shoots coming off it. This thing is really, really healthy. I'm not exactly sure how I should plant this one since it's so massive. I feel like that is the leaves that's coming up, so maybe I should plant it and, you know what, I'm just gonna put it outside. Let it figure it out, let nature find a way. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one a lot wider, just so that can fit completely in. Just like that. Okay, so I'm letting that one sit on the top there. You can see, I think that is the leaf. Well, that will turn into the leaves because I can see it starting to split already. So I'm just gonna cover it a tiny bit. Fingers crossed that will just break through in a couple days. Yeah, so this is the one that I potted in the last video. This is the one that's directly into the soil. There is no movement. It's planted right directly in the middle here. Nothing's happening. I've been watering it. The soil is a little bit moist, so I'll give it a little bit more water when I take these out as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna write these tags up just so I don't get them confused. And then I'm actually going to take these outside to my little greenhouse, which is enclosed so I don't get any bugs, and they're also a little protected because I've got a little bit of 30% shade cloth on the top of the greenhouse. So yeah, we'll do lychee, and then I'll just write over here soil, and then we'll do lychee, I go paper, paper.t, paper towel. And then we've got the water. So that will go lychee water, lychee paper towel, and then lychee soil. Okay, I'll take these outside. I'll write the other two up. And yeah, I'll give you another update in, I'm not sure, a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, until hopefully they all start sprouting through. I think, if I had to guess, I think the paper towel method seems to be the most successful. I feel like these are going to sprout first, though I'm not sure if the water ones will end up growing faster and taking over. So yeah, stay tuned for another video for another update. Cheers, guys. Welcome to my greenhouse. So this is where they're gonna stay, and I'm just gonna give them some water. So I'll give them a little bit of water every day. And as you can see, there is some dappled light. This is 30% shade. So yeah, Hopefully they all sprout and do really well. Give you an update soon. So 2 days later, I'm watering my plants in the greenhouse and don't even think about the lychees, water them, and I can already see it shooting. So it's a lot sooner than what I was expecting. We've got the soil and the paper towel one, which have actually started shooting. 2 out of 5 so far. You can see the stem there. No leaves as yet. I think the paper towel is a little bit taller and it actually is splitting, so you can see the leaves just starting to form. So the paper towel method seems to be in the lead so far. Both of the water pots are not shooting yet, and one of the paper towels also hasn't shot up yet. So I'm gonna give you another update soon. Update number 2. So it is the 15th of February. It is exactly 1 week since the last growth update. We have another one shooting up, which is the paper towel method. So now we have 3 out of 5. This is the one from the soil. As you can see, we've got 4 healthy leaves. Um, this is the paper towel one. And this is the new paper towel, which is just shot up and it's just starting to split and form some leaves. The 2 water ones are yet to sprout, so I'm a little bit worried that that splitting in the water from the water was actually a problem. That's my fault because I didn't take them out sooner. So I'm still giving some hope. I think they will eventually sprout. So yeah, we'll see how they go. I'll give it another week or two. Um, yeah, so this is the water one here, as you can see. Both of the water pots, they just have no sign of anything sprouting at all. I'll give you another update soon, and fingers crossed that they do shoot. So as of now, we're 3 out of 5. So this is going to be the final update for this video because it's just getting a little bit too long now. It is the 20th of February and we have a 100% success rate in germination. The final 2 seeds that were placed in water have finally started to sprout. And as you can see, it looks like the best method is still a tie between the soil and the first paper towel method. The second paper towel method has started to grow a lot faster, and the 2 water sprout shoots are just starting to poke their heads through. Um, I'll be posting future updates of these lychee trees, so do subscribe and like the video and stay tuned, as I will be planting the strongest and fastest growing one into the ground. My food forest currently has over 100 fruit trees in the ground, so I've just got to figure out a spare place where I can put it, where it can fit. And then, yeah, I'll probably film the planting of that as well. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys, and peace.